Gangplank falls far behind. Ezreal's all about timings, and sadly, Kongdu Monster hitting those 2-item power spikes has been something they haven't been able to do reliably. Tal will be happy. He may be sad now, though, as Olaf is here.
Yeah, still getting that red buff and the slow from the barrel. Tal in a lot of trouble here. Will be forced to flash away, but the flash on from Raze. They're going to get the first blood over to Raze on the Olaf. Very nice game.
Specifically, blank an effort to itemize. Kongdu Monster needs to keep it up, and this will be another good start.
Oh boy, Effort in a bit of trouble. He has to get over the wall here, but already he's low with the Ignite ticking.
Oh!
They're not going to follow. Oh, the last tick gets him. Not sure if the Cannon Barrage helped right before the last tick. The wall comes in though, but Edge gets on the right side of it. Not going to do much here. Can they disengage? They're actually going to go for the engage. Going on to Effort in the back line. Effort getting extremely low. Faker as well, but everybody dodging the Ezreal ultimate. Looking to turn it around now. The Cataclysm coming in, and Kongdu Monster going a little bit too far. The kill will go over to Bang on the Xayah.
Made it for Soul. Raze here to join in on there being no summoners on Effort.
Yep, he doesn't have his flash this time around, trying to stand beside one of the minions. A nice little stun coming out from Bang. Heal forced to be used. Bang trying to carry this so hard. They're going in deep, but there's the Blade Caller, and here's Baker from the mid side. Soul is going to be going down. Raze with no escape as well. And this gets turned on its head after all that. Going to give the double kill over to Bang, who's currently 3-0.
Drake after all.
Yeah, easy peasy. You mentioned the lack of vision. We'll see if Kongdu Monster make a desperate attempt to engage here.
They
trying
do.
to get out to Bang. He doesn't have his flash here, but the axe is going to land. But here's Baker from behind.
Oh.
With a huge barrel from Roach. Isn't enough damage. Bang's still in a good place, and the Cataclysm is perfect from Blank to trap them all in. The re-engage here and the flash away from Effort is going to keep them safe. They are flashing into their deaths here, trying to kill Faker with all their might, but they seemingly cannot on the end of it all, and SKT is going to wipe the floor clean with Kongdu Monster. Something we've definitely seen before.
Maybe I gave Roach the kiss of life too early. He's going to try to recall, but I think he's done.
Seems like he is trying to get out here from an execution, but Faker will pick up the kill at the end of it all.
Sure. In their approach to games, remember we've had games from Kongdu. Hold the point for now as Soul finds Blank again.
Yeah, Blank coming in with confidence this time is going to trap the Olaf. You can't run through the wall of the Cataclysm. Doesn't matter if you can't be interrupted.
Turn from this, and Tal is lurking as well.
Early two-shot barrage, the wall is going to be quite nice here. Traps only Edge on that side. Kongdu Monster not willing to fight without him. That will just be the Baron going on over. No chance to steal that one, although the smite was early. And Bang does pick that Baron up. So SKT, you know, it's got that extra range, so we'll eventually push it down. Will they go for the dive? Q's gonna land onto Roach. There's the flag and drag. Secret trying to make an engage on the right side, but here comes Tal down the middle as Raze is awkwardly behind everybody. Tal in a little bit of trouble here, gonna be chunked down, but the Q, and he does go down eventually, but Secret getting low. Blank gonna pick up a kill in the end of it all. Soul with no help on the right side, trying to chunk down Effort, but SKT doesn't seem to care as they continue.
Here's Unsealed Spellbook if he wants to.
Bang's got red buff. He's not letting anyone go home at this point. Not from the side of Kongdu or SKT. He says, guys, we're going to end the game right now. As they certainly can. They're going to take down this last Nexus turret. And Bang just going 1v2 against Raze and Soul, and nobody can touch him. That's going to be game number 1. Going over to SKT in 27 minutes.
Job halfway done for SK Telecom T1. Early game, Raze was able to make some good plays, but the moment it turned for SKT, a couple of minutes later it turned in the greatest possible way with a 4v5 ace coming through from the side of SKT. Wasn't necessarily everything their fans would have looked for. Blank in the very early game wasn't able to make some things happen, but once it got to the team fight phase, it was Blank. Very smart with his T Fiora once again. Good luck with that one. He's going for the Fiora. It is a matchup where you have the slight advantage, but Roach is very
each other so far. Raze hits level 6 in the lane. Thinking about an engage and a flash forward over the seismic shove, and first blood will go over very early to the side of Blank getting a little bit frisky with some of the wards, trying to clear that one. Oh, we got to engage here from SKT.
Who's ganking who?
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. We're going to have the ults thrown in. There's the wall onto Edge, but getting low once again is Faker, and down he does go. But the LeBlanc will go down too, so a 1-for-1. That battle, we saw Effort making his way towards mid lane. But that's all warded up. They see him coming in, and actually, they want to engage onto him with that vision. They're going deep again. Effort is getting low, but so much blown. Here's the Olaf versus Varus you were talking about going well. They zone out Bang, and now Effort's going to be low. Down he does go. Bang returning to the fight.
TP.
Not enough damage. The TP coming in. They only get Secret on the back of it here. The chain's going to land onto top.
His TP play is something that he's needed to level up in the offseason.
Raze going in once again. Blank is very tanky, but you got a LeBlanc on you right now. Trying to help out here is Faker, but there's Edge. Gonna pick up the kill. Tom Kent's coming in, and oh, the play. The Chains of Corruption is gonna catch him on the backside of that. Actually, be able to disengage.
Just a 1-for-1, and I think 1-for-1 does help both teams situationally. They're turning on to Bang, there's no summoners.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything, no way to get out. They hand the kill over to Soul. Questionable about
communication problem from the side of SKT, not knowing or respecting where Kongdom Monster was at. Trying to rush down a turret. They're investing in teleport. They really want this.
Kongdom Monster just non-stop aggression going on in here. The TP comes in from Edge, and they wanted more onto Tal, who's forced.
The Fiora's not pushing the lane on the top side.
Ray's getting pretty low here. We got 5 members of SKT seeing an opportunity. Looking to turn it around. Here's Secret from behind. They're immediately going for Faker, but nice Effort there. Gonna eat him up, but Effort is gonna go down in the end. Roach now getting low. Nice riposte, but not enough health to survive. Only a 1-for-1. SKT, though they do take out. Blank looking to make a play onto Edge, but he's actually going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Edge, though, as I say that, just gets blown up in the left side. You get stunned here so far. Kongdom Monster still feeling like they're in control. Looking for Effort. Another Chains is going to land onto him. He might be just blown up here. Here comes Faker with the wall, but eventually Effort does flash out of there and gets out of Veil Flash from Raze. Means he should be going down here. The kill is going to go over to Blank. An unfortunate situation. They're trying to burn it down here. Flank want to be the spoiler. The wall is going to come in, trying to zone him out, but actually zones himself and Bang out. And now Tal getting low in the back line. It's a 5-on-3, and Kongdom Monster are going to win extremely heavily on the back here. 2 kills to Kongdom Monster, and that should be the Infernal Drake as well.
You think Faker, with all his Polybridge experience, would get the
to come in and steal this one? They'd just be feeding kills.
Secret.
Yeah, looks like Faker wants to make up for it, and this might just be a mistake. He's got his Banshee Veil, but no way to get out of this one as well. Getting super low, the chain's gonna land. You can feel the frustration out of Faker trying to go 1v5, but he feeds
right
him.
now. They're rushing in, and the hope is not springing internal yet for the side of SKT.
Oh boy, we got a fight off screen. Roach is going 1v2 down to the bottom right. There it is, the double kill, as Roach finally shows up for his team on the Fiora. And you mentioned it might take a little bit of extra time, but with those 2 kills, they might just look to end.
Is Kongdom Monster going to get a pre-30-minute win on SKT?
Looks like it. Effort going to go down to Blank. No hope in the world as he's trying to run away. Bang, he wants to carry again. And Blank actually almost does survive there. Gets taken out in the end.
They don't have minions. Here comes the minions.
There they go. They still got 33 seconds of Baron here. They're going to be pushing in. Again, the question, can they end the game? Roach trying to push Bang away. It's 1v4. Bang wants to carry again. The chain's going to miss.
Still 10 seconds for Faker, then they've done
That's going to do it. The Nexus is going to go down. And guys, we're going to game 3. SKT, they're not in the playoffs yet.
Kongdom Monster, win lane, win game. No problem, apparently. They blow away SKT. The Talia play was a bit of a problem this game after being very clean in game number 1. Even though Edge gave up CS, he was always there, popping over the wall, getting the picks. And Fiora showed up with 3 Infernals and 2 items, and 2 members couldn't take things. However, it's a good laning matchup into the Rise. You outrange him, you're able to use the wall for a lot of disengage and engage. Another even fight, 4v4, but nobody dies. Tal has the Cannon Barrage to throw it in. Doesn't get anything, and Ray's going back in.
Oh, hello. Is that enough damage, though? He needs to get the auto with the red. He flashes in and he gets it. The first blood. He is going to trade his life after all of that. Kongdom Monster certainly cannot follow up, but they do get the kill. And Gangplank also making his way. match of the LCK 2018 spring. It's as close as ever. They're looking for another dive onto Tal here. The defensive cannon barrage once again, but they're fighting through, and here's Raze as well saying, hello, I'm gonna pick up the kill. They're gonna give that one over to Rose, but can they get into the back line here? They're gonna get on top of Soul. No Devour just yet. Finally comes on in. Trying to get him to safety. Here comes Faker. He's got his ghost on. He wants to get the wall, but this time Ray's gonna jump into the back line. Varus is gonna stand tall against them. Ray's now TPing on in. The wall, they're trying to kill Zach here in the end. Nope, TP to get them. The Devour to get Kung Du Monster out of dodge at the end of all of the team that denied SKT playoffs with their crazy 2-1 victory in the last series. But we'll see. They're going to go on to Soul here. Nice Devour.
Watch for the wall. Watch the wall.
No wall comes out here. Going to bang some heads together is Raze. As Faker going to engage once again onto Raze. They're going to blow everything onto this Zach, who tries to get away. Does kidnap blank in, but there's no further damage. Edge coming from the left side, trying to go 1v4.
He's done for.
There's the wall once again. The stun coming on in. Secret, but effort coming from behind, denying him the Devour. A great play from our rookie support. The SKT fans gonna cheer.
They're starting up the Infernal, so they've actually leashed Jits at 50% health.
There's a Cannon Barrage taking that damage, and the TP committed to from Tal. They want this Infernal. Kung Du Monster trying to disengage, but they're gonna re-engage here. TP coming in from Edge now. Looks like Effort gonna have to give his life up for that Infernal Drake. A pretty good trade after all for SKT.
This up on everyone else. And now they're going for the piggyback again. It's the way they like to go.
Yeah, Edge doesn't have his TP,
they're going for a dive.
Here we go, the grand challenge is gonna be Brock up against the wall, gonna deny it for now, but here comes Ed from behind, and they get the kill. Trying to dive the mid lane turret is SKT, but it doesn't work out for them. And look at this, Effort taking a lot of damage, has to—
as Gangplank can't be grouped, so they don't trust in their Baron speed. That does mean that Ray's able to heal up. But he's face checking again.
Yep, someone has to face check. It's going to be Raze this time. Up against the wall is going to be taken out. Certainly a huge pick for the side of SKT as they get the jungler away.
This should mean Baron, but SKT are continuing to bait. They're drawing the ultimate. Soul gets a huge chunk.
That's the huge barrel onto it, and it means that Secret is also going to pay for it with this life. SKT should start the Baron now. We got Roach down the mid lane, trying to make him pay for it. Might be able to get this mid lane inner.
Try and get a turret, but that's just 2 inner turrets in exchange for Baron. Kung Du Monster make big hits around the Baron, but SKT outthink them throughout the majority of it. Kung Du Monster's Baron goes from Anivia.
Here comes Faker trying to get that wall down. They're looking for Edge here. He doesn't have his flash. Oh, he misses it. And now trying to engage as it looks like finally they will get Roach. And now Secret forced to cleanse away from this one. Should not be able to get out of there. And SKT, they're beginning to roll with the punches and they're getting ahead from it. But SKT, they really want to get this. There's the wall again, but another Devour on point. Chains of Corruptions locks them down. The inhibitor will also go down, but Flank getting low. It's not enough as Secret is going to pay for it. Now Raze is going to be stunned up, and another kill going to go over to SKT. Will they continue pushing? Still 51 seconds remain.
It's the reality of the comp. They can't 5v5, but they're trying.
Roach's going to disappear once again, and they're going to catch Edge as well. It looks like the dream for Kung Du is not going to come true as an ace comes through onto the side of SKT, and the TP will come in. It was so close. The pressure was there, but SKT, they meet it, and they will get into the playoffs in 4th place with the win over Kung Du Monster 2-1.
High drama in the second last match of LCK Spring 2018. SKT creep over the line, but it's not the triumphant inauguration of their playoffs. It was only just Valdez, and they still have a motley crew of the best teams in the world to beat. If this is not to be their victory, this is the minimum you would expect from SKT. Qualifying for playoffs, the fans will say they did it last year, but this has been